Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome in, Tilly. Welcome in, Amy. And welcome in, Gato. Streamer, you didn't break a leg today, did you? I didn't. Just took a while. It's kind of par for the course, I think, at this point. But I don't know. I remember talking a little while ago about how, like, oh, I feel so bad about doing it. But also, like, I've been doing some thinking, but just in general, it feels a lot better, I think. It's one of those things that, like, when you press go live, it's like setting a timer for yourself. You feel me? Like, you set it and then you're like, oh god, I have to like actually get ready and get into the headspace for like actually doing the stream. I can't just like put it off anymore. And so you take care of like all the self-care stuff that you intend to do for stream. You make sure that everything's set up. You make sure that all of the messages are sent to everybody who wants to get one. And just like, I don't know, like, I kind of like it that there's like a 10-minute difference in everything. Uh, so like, I don't know, I'm not super upset. Nightwolf, welcome in. Hi, Emma. I'm gonna have to be on audio only for a bit because it's forcing 1080p. I'm very sorry, Nightwolf. I hope that it gets better soon. I don't know, is it just like forcing too much quality for your phone? Uh, cause like, yeah, I can definitely get that. I hope it gets better though, as we keep on going forward. If you do decide to stay or not. Today's a lot earlier than I'm usually trying to stream. Like, to the point that it's like actually still light outside from where I am this far or this late, which is, you know, it's so weird. I feel a little out of it. Like, I feel like surprisingly, I feel like I need to be quieter, if anything, so that like nobody can who's actually awake can hear me. I feel like I can get a little bit louder, like at night, because nobody's around to listen to me say stupid things. But like, oh my God, what if I say something terrible? What if like my neighbors are like, oh God, she fucking eats grass. She fucking plays Fire Emblem. That's terrifying. I can't possibly do that. Or can't possibly live next to that person. Then they like report me to the HOA and I get kicked out. It'd be horrible. Yeah, I'm on slow ass mobile data. Don't worry, I'm gonna stay. Okay, well that's good. I hope you enjoy regardless then. Uh, where I live, it always gets dark at 5:30. It's genuinely amazing to see that it's almost 7 p.m. and it's still light. Funnily, it gets, like, it's almost here, but I do know that, like, near-ish where I live, it's light up until 9, I think, at some nights. Uh, which is ridiculous. Thankfully, I stream at 9:30, which is, like, it's generally dark enough, but, like, right now, like, I could go on a walk right now and it probably still wouldn't be dark by the time I got home. Which is nice. Very weird. OMG, you're so early. Welcome in, Sophie. It's very nice to see you. I am early today. Uh, is my audio off or is Emma cutting up a little for everyone? Please let me know if that is the case. It's only you? Okay. Phew. Phew, it's not a me thing. Uh, I don't know. Me and Tilly had to emergency put together a new layout for Elden Ring, which is, in case you didn't notice, what we have to, what we are playing today. Elden Ring is, where do I put it? Like, in the overall Souls game ranking, like, my favorite is Dark Souls 2, then Dark Souls 3, and then Elden Ring. But, like, Elden Ring is not nearly as good as Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, in my opinion. I know we're playing it, and I know it's like, oh god, it's the news from software, but I have my fair share of hot takes about Elden Ring. I do not think it's a very good game. It's not as if you can't have fun, but it isn't like an amazing game. You feel me? We'll do our best. Yeah? Flowemma stream, let's go. Welcome in, Diego. It's been a little while. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for catching in. I'm the only one with robot Emma. I'm so sorry, Amy. I really hope it gets better. Oh wow, Sophie gets called by her name, but I get called Nightwolf. It's like, it's a much more iconic name, you feel me? And it's not as if I don't call Sophie Shay or Miss Splat from time to time. I know it's just a joke, but like, blech. Based from soft takes. Thank you, Diego. Thank you. I'm so glad that I'm not the only one here who doesn't like Elden Ring as much as other people do. But speaking of which, I am very excited to get started. We will be starting off today's stream by... We get to make our own character. I guess I should talk a bit more about like what I actually want to do with I think this is it, right? Yeah. Sorry. Okay. New overlay. Please let me know if anything looks funky or if it doesn't like properly like show up this stuff. but under Dark Souls 2, I'm sorry, Dark Souls 2 is unironically my favorite game in the series. Like, okay, why is it not showing up? God. Come on. Don't make me, like... Come on. Uh... Yeah, see? Capture window. Don't make me have to... Uh... Yeah, what are you doing? It says that you should show up here. Do I need to, like, load into the game? Oh, there it goes. Okay. And we get the extremely loud title music, too. Just very, very boring. Click into the game. Okay, thankfully, I got it fixed out. Or I got it fixed up. But I can't fix my audio. I'll bottom it later when I'm home. If you're still streaming, my phone only wants Rovo Emma. That sounds very good, Amy. I'm sorry that it didn't, or that it's not working right now, but I hope that I'll still be streaming when you come back so that you can still join in on the fun. It'll be a bunch of fun. Yeah, it does that for me too, no worries. Okay, thankfully I'm not the only one. Elden Ring is great, but has a lot of faults and is totally valid in critiquing it. Okay, yeah, thank you. That makes me feel a lot better. Because, like, I know that there are a lot of people who really, really like this game. I don't feel like there's as many die-hard fans of it as there are, like, die-hard Dark Souls 2 fans, which I am one of. uh, I don't know. It still does have its own faults. So... I don't have any, well, I guess I should say I don't have any. I am open to hearing what your guys' suggestions for class selection are. I'm of the opinion that I want to do a miracle class. I do want to get to the DLC on this, at least at some point, so, yeah. I'm not usually huge into spells, and I know that miracles are like, in my opinion, they're notably better than, like, regular magic in this game, so I'm good with doing that. If anybody else has any suggestions and or opinions about what to do. Astrologer, that's the one that I don't want to do. That's like, come on, you can, or you have all of these, you have like elemental magic, you've got lightning, you've got fire blasts, you've got freaking divine magic, and you choose fucking blue magic, blue juice. Like, I don't know. I could also put it up to like a wheel or something, but that's like the least fun. Pick those naked characters. Naked characters though are like, it's suboptimal for class build. Look, all of those wasted points in intelligence and freaking, I don't know, mind? No, I'd be using mind at least a little bit. I don't know. Like, it feels like you should use the reduced points to optimize it. I feel bad. Are you making a new character right now? I can't tell. I am. You said you wanted incantations, right? I am incantations. want to do an incantation build. That would be my preference going into it, but like, I don't know. If any of you are extremely... Okay, the only one that I'm extremely opposed to is doing astrologer magic. Strength-based shield-only run. I'm not that good to do shields only. That sounds like murder. You can ask, like, a much better streamer. Like, I'm sure that there's good challenge run streamers that have, that can do that much better than I can, with much less pain. No opinions. So I guess, barring anyone else, Confessor or Prophet would be my choice. And I guess it's just a pick between them. Personally, I've never done full-on Prophet. I was asking... Oh, no, wait. I was asking if bandits are a choice. I am not a huge fan of the bandit start. I feel like you don't get anything. Like, compared to the other classes, like, daggers are so much worse, in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of starting out bandit, but... Blech. Two-handed great shield trivializes most of the game, though I swear. Do we start out with much strength? Hey, 11 strength is a start. I feel, honestly, low-key, I want to do Prophet. Daggers are very broken late game with bleed builds. Yeah, late game, not beginner game. I have tried Bandit before, like, from the very start of the game, and it was very, very underwhelming how much damage I was doing at the beginning. Like, I don't want to go through the early game slog. If you want incantations, Prophet would probably be best. Like, I'm not exclusively using incantations. And then we'll go with a guy. We love guys. Okay. Time to make a monstrosity. I like... Oh, I forgot that they don't use... I have a PlayStation controller, so we're gonna have to... You'll have to bear with me. I know that I talk about that all the time, but like, I don't like that they have the Xbox button prompts. And I have to deal with those. Did you fight Moog at level 30? Well, level 40 before. It's too young. Can you make a couple 100 years older? Can do, Tilly. Can do. Where is... There we go. It's not like the most. And obviously aged too. Let's get some wrinkles up in here. Old people... Isn't like the thing about old people, like, they have big noses? That seems like a good starting place. Let's bring that nose out. There we go. Appropriately old. PlayStation, more like Based Station. It's just a more comfortable controller, in my opinion. Like, I was a bigger fan of the Xbox One controller over the PlayStation 4 controller. That one just feels very weird in my hands, but like, PlayStation 5 compared to the Xbox Series whatever controller, the new one that they have, is just like, this one is so much more comfortable. I love it. We can keep making this guy look a bit older. Up, down. Down makes it look more out there. Nostrils? Depends. Do we like large nostrils complement a large nose? Or do small nostrils really allow you to appreciate the size of it going forward? I agree, I love my PlayStation 5 controllers. It is very good. It is I agree. I very much agree. Sorry if I'm less active in chat, trying to make last-minute preparations before DLC tomorrow and absolutely getting my shit rocked by Draconic Tree Sentinel. Dang. Like, Tree Sentinel's only hard, in my opinion, if, like, you're at a very low level. Like, the higher level you... It is very interesting to think about it, because, like, my first playthrough, I was one of those tryhards who immediately went to Lane Dell after, like, Raya Lucaria, and so I was, like, level 40 when I first fought Tree Sentinel, and I got my shit rocked, but it's surprisingly not that bad at higher levels compared to Awe Wide. That makes him look really good. He looks a lot like a duck right now, in my opinion. I like going in the duck. Oh my god, he looks like a goose. That's very pleasant. He's so understanding. Too wide. Too wide. And he's sad, too. Look at those caring guys. Draconic Tree Sentinel absolutely folds against the two-handed spiked palisade shield, I swear. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. This is appropriately goose. This feels very goose-like. I'm very happy with this. And geese... Do geese have protrude? Nah, this look makes him look silly. We can't have a silly-looking character. Who do you think we are? Comedians? Not my streamer. The most geese-like hair. I don't feel like bald suits a goose very much. I know that most geese would be considered bald, but like... I'm just not able to see. I don't know. I'm trying to play the game, but I don't know how to play. It's... Like, I don't even know if Elden Ring is, like, the best game to start the series out on, just because, like... It's so open that I feel like it's really geared towards people who have some familiarity with the series, you know? Like, it kind of expects you to, like, make decisions on your own. Like, you don't have to be good, just familiar. Whereas other games feel like they have a much more consistent, like, difficulty curve that you have to play around. I don't know. This feels kinda goose-like. Can also go with the girl boss outfit, but... I don't know. This doesn't scream goose to me. This is pretty goose core. I like this one, actually. Let's get the oil out of his hair. Oh, that looks... Maybe just a touch of white. Or flaked with ash. Or dandruff. It looks like... I don't know if you've ever, like, there's that children's story, right? That's like the ugly duckling. Like, in every children's book, I feel like it's always depicted as, like, dark gray, but, like, with all of these, like, gross white flakes out from the hair. It's just, like, a weird thing. I feel like I've never seen a picture of a swan before, but it feels like baby swans shouldn't have, like, a bunch of white flecks in their fur. It's just weird. Sophie suggested I get the game, so I'm kind of stuck with it. It is kind of... I feel that. Especially if someone gets it for you, it feels like... Like, even when you get it for yourself, like, aw, dang, it's a bummer that I don't get, like, to play through it all on my own. You know? Like, if it doesn't, like, click for you, then you're like, I wasted the money, but at least it's, like, you can stop it and not hopefully feel too bad about it. But when it's like someone else gets it for you, then you're like, oh god, I have to finish it. Or like, oh, I feel so bad. I get that, I get that. uh, let's see. That doesn't feel... It's like a trade-off. It makes his eyes look better, bigger. The more his dark circles are. It's like an intimidation tactic. Or like butterfly mimicry. Are those his eyes? Or are they just painted on? I don't want to do a tattoo, but I am interested in having a cool-ass tattoo. I don't know. Are there any that really look amazing? There's like the scars up here, but like... I don't know, I don't feel like super sold on a lot of these. You feel me? This one's decent. The eye would be... Oh, this one actually works really good, because it's like... I think that this is one of the, like... incantation things that they show you. Right? I'm not going crazy about that. There we go. Then rotate it. There we go. That's pretty hardcore. Here... Here... And maybe just a bit bigger. Yeah. There we go. That goes pretty hard. We don't need that. Ooh, wait. We can... Oh my gosh. We need to give him blush. Come on. Aw, he's a little embarrassed. It's okay, Goosey. No need to, no need to hide in front of us. We all love you here. And then... I wish that, like, they have the same kind of stuff that, like, eye presets. It feels like I have too much control when I can, like, decide down to, like, decide down to, like, the exact color code. What color I should bring here. I feel like dark blue eyes. That really, it really shows off just how deep and sensitive. I want his eyes to look like an ocean. You feel me? And then... Oh, this is how you make it bigger, right? Yeah. Like this. There we go. Looks like a reef in there. I'm very low level, yeah, trying to beat as few bosses as possible so I can do it with DLC stuff. Just beat the boss though. Okay, that's good. Congratulations on getting through it. Only thing is, I don't feel like Elden Ring is built, like, to be super well, like, to be played with few bosses. Like, in the few bosses runs that I've played, it feels like the difficulty spike is always, like, significantly higher than it's intended to be. It feels like... I understand wanting to get through it quickly, but I also feel like, you're gonna enjoy it less the more you go through it. But I could just be, like, talking my butt off, you know? It's kind of a shame that he doesn't have an option for, like, full-on mutton chops, you know? I feel like that would really complement what we're going with here. But, oh no. Have to have mustache. Can't just, like, separate the chops out. It's kind of a bummer. It's not a huge issue. Nah. Your beard is the most lively thing about you. Oh, is there, like... No, I don't think it does a difference for... makes a difference. Match hairs like here. No, this thing needs to be vibrantly dark. There we go. You can tell that he takes care of his beard. The rest of his head, it's not important as much as the beard is. Damn, that's a good-looking beard. Like, for how unkempt it is. Like, just the fact that it's, like, so rich and at the same time so clean-looking, like, damn. He goes to the shave store. He, like, hangs out there. He hangs out at the entrance and just, like, tries putting on a different disguise to get, like, the extra, like, free shave kit samples that they have, like, at the mall store. He seems like the type. And other than that, just doesn't feel like there's anything that really makes them wider. Yeah, that seems fine. Do I care much more about anything else? Maybe bringing the chin a bit forward. Oh, that's not it. Come on. Chin forward. That's pretty forward. There we go. Very sage chin. The third eye, the third eye. I like to think that the tattoo is his third eye. It's the, like, the top eye sees truth, the bottom two see through a lens of empathy. It's very deep if you think about it. He's a very smart priest. The sunlight doesn't reach his eyes. It's fine. It stops him from getting involuntary eye damage. It's an evolutionary adaptation that he has, that he can't see the sunlight. But other than that... Oh, I was gonna make it, big, right? There we go. That feels pretty good. My super... Okay, no, we're good. And obviously, it needs to be extreme... muscular or not so muscular, I guess is the question. Do we want him to be a stud, or do we want him to be a frail little man? Also, Emma, I know this from a while back that I was joking about. Oh, okay. No, I was okay with that. Lucy, it's fine. Don't worry. No, this is a priest I trust with my confessions. That is true. And everyone knows that you're more trustworthy when you have muscles. So, I'm good with that. It's a shame that you can't give him, like, really overblown body hair. I do appreciate the inclusion of back hair, though. Not a lot of games would go that far for realism. And of course, powerful thighs. And... gorgeous waist. There we go. I'm pretty happy with this. Oh shit, why did they put on a bandana on top of him? He can't see out of his third eye. And then name. We have any suggestions? Make him a twink. I mean, compared to some of the people we're going to meet on our journey, you could probably call him a twink with how thin he is, but... I've had to take a lot of decisions today, and the muscles decision is genuinely the hardest one for me today. Frank Gus, Frongus. I like Frank Goose. True to his origins as a duck build. I guess, I don't know, Sophie let the intro play on her version, or on her copy of the game. The real question is, do you let the intro play on my copy of the game? Frongus the Free. What was your keepsake? I don't think I chose one. I forgot. That's kind of a bummer. It's fine. It's not like there's anything super important there. What's the most valuable thing? The golden seed? Come on. Come on. We're really gonna miss one golden seed?
The great Elden Ring was shattered
No, who would do that to the Elden Ring?
in our home, across the fall.
Yo, Elden Ring mentioned. Damn, this story's getting good. Can't wait to see what comes next.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found.
Elden Ring, I love that game. Oh god, that's kind of a controversial take for this chat, Ilya. No! Not Godwin! I was the most excited to see him. Is he in the DLC? He'd probably be in the DLC. I mean, he's in the normal game too, isn't he? Should I not spoil shit about like the actual game? I like taking the bewitching branch for the lore. Is that... I don't even remember what it does. That's not the transformation item, right? It's like the... What is it? Like ally a normal person?
The shattering.
No, the shattering! I was definitely paying attention. That sounds real bad. He's dead. Yeah, I know he's dead, but like, you know where you meet him when he's dead. But like, blech. Voice acting in this part is great. Eh. I'm in the middle about it. I feel like the story in this game, like Dark Souls games don't have like amazing story, but I feel like they're setting up a much more like complicated story through this. I don't know. That might be a not super popular opinion. The shattering? That's when Gideon pooped his pants. No, that's called the smattering. Chieftain of the Badlands. The loathsome dung-eater. That's the only part that really sticks out to me. Oh, the loathsome dung-eater. Damn. That's all you really need to know. I mean, Mester just has... Oh god. Holy shit, that's so loud. I can't, like, talk over how loud it's getting. I mean, Mester just has the better taste in games than me, that's why she's... Oh, Emster just has better taste. I mean, I wouldn't say that necessarily. I do agree that the Dark Souls 2 take is the best take that I've ever had, but maybe we should host a gaming podcast where we just talk about how good these things are. Hey everyone, welcome in, Nalon. You just came in at the good part. Look at our little lad. The first, how long? 40 minutes or so of stream was tasked with creating this little guy. This little fella. Is there a dung-eater boss fight in this game? Is it okay if I tell you? Do you want to know? I'm assuming that you asking means that you want to know, and yes, there is a dung-eater boss fight. It's somewhat underwhelming, though. We'll see. Maybe we will end up fighting the dung-eater. God, I need to, like, remember how to play this game. Let's go. Hey, everyone. Hello. What's that shark supposed to be saying, by the way? If you get the joke, you get the joke. If you don't get the joke, you don't get the joke. That's gonna be my policy from here on out. Also, I don't know if it looks good to you guys, but it feels like the frame rate is a little low to me. I don't know if that's just because my computer isn't great, or like I need to tweak some settings, but please let me know. Just looked at some mosquitoes under a microscope just now. That's really cool. Mosquitoes are always funky looking little guys. Oh shit. Dang. We'll get them next time, guys. Hollow Knight referenced? The mosquitoes? Holy shit. I don't know if I'm like remembering or if I'm following chat super close. He always gets eaten by the giant crab from me. Really? Oh, you mean just like it was helped out with him? Yeah, that's part of why I feel like it isn't. He just screams a lot at you, and it's just in general like a little annoying. Like it doesn't feel like he's like he has the gravitas that a lot of other fights are. All like the people mentioned in there, except Horlu, are kind of boring fights. Like, but frame rate looks fine to me. Okay, that's good. It's just a me thing. It's what I can blame when I die. Really, really, uh, unfortunately. Map guy in Hollow Knight is a mosquito, if I remember correctly. Are you sure? I always thought he was like an aphid or something, but I could be wrong. It's not like the Hollow Knight bugs are always super, like, well explained. Also, speaking of Hollow Knight, do you think that we're actually gonna end up uh getting Silk Song this year? Like so many people like talk about like, oh my god, this is the year. Oh my god, Silk Song got an ESRB rating. That means it's like close to being done. Like I stopped like looking forward to an actual Silk Song release like 3 years ago after a while. I tried to translate those web things and it's all gibberish. At least you got that far, Gato. But that's you're slightly on the wrong path towards getting the joke. Agree to disagree. I agree this game has some of the best NPC fights in the series. I mean, definitely the best and like best in the series. Would I agree with that? Probably, but that's also just because like PvP I think is balanced pretty well in this game. And like it's the latest one, but I don't feel like NPC fights have ever been good in this game or in the series as far as I'm concerned. Like, if you're gonna play single player, like it's almost always just to care about her or to care about those fights. Or sorry, I'm confused. Like it always feels like it's better. Oh, I don't care about the Cave of Knowledge. It always feels uh like the actual boss fights are what you play single player for, not just like mock actual PvP battles. Insofar as getting you engaged with like PvP content, I'm sure it's fine, but like, blah. Could just be a me thing. Silk Song, never heard of her. We are never getting the Silk Song. Unfortunately, I used Silk Song to motivate myself to finish my degree. It's been 3 years and it still hasn't come out. Yeah, I was still in high school when Silk Song was announced. Uh, I suffice it to say, I have not been in high school for a very large number of years, and it still hasn't like it hasn't even had a release date. Every like 6 months, people are like, "Oh my god, it's gonna happen! It's gonna this time for sure. This time it's definitely gonna happen." Oh my god, I get Catch Flame this early on. They're spoiling me. Oh gosh. I'm glad that it looks fine for you guys, because, like, it is extremely noticeable how low that FPS is on my part. I don't know if maybe I can... Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Graphics, here we go. Let's do here and hope that... Okay, I'm sorry. Let's hope that this does okay. Emma confirmed to have went to high school. Oh my god, lore. Emma Young confirmed. I'm not that young, okay? That's saying that Silk Song was announced while I was in high school is a pretty wide range. I could be 25 for all you know. Maybe I was held back for 4 years and I was 25 when Silk Song was announced. I'm a granny compared to all you guys. Okay, please cross my fingers that it doesn't look horrible and that it doesn't ruin your guys's. Oh, that's much better. Is it? It's kinda better. Also, the grass kind of looks eh. It's playable. It's playable. Oh, come. This isn't like Pokemon, and my fire spells do less damage because I'm in the rain, right? I'm not crazy because of that. When was Silksong announced? I'm pretty sure it was 2019 that it was announced. Which means what? If it was... I don't remember. I'm not going to do the math. 10%? It is actually... Holy shit. 10%'s better than, like, actual Pokemon stuff. Question is... Do I attempt Tree Sentinel? I kinda want to. I kinda want to show off my skill to every- Oh shit! I want to show off my skill to everybody. But at the same time, it's like... I usually kill Tree Sentinel, when I do my first playthrough. Or whenever I play through the game. But, like, I don't want to waste everyone's time, because it takes me, like, 2 hours to get through it. Because it's like, oh, you got to warm up. Doesn't apply to bosses, though. That's a... Both, it's probably not a bummer. I can't imagine that there's, like, a weather condition that buffs fire spells. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's not a lot at all. We'll do one attempt. Ah, shit. I'm very rusty. Oh, there we go. Dang. You can tell it has been a very long time. It's fine. We'll show him up eventually. You do what you want, Emma. It's never a bore watching you play. You're very, very kind when you say that, but I feel like fighting Tree Sentinel for 2 hours is not an amazing time for anybody. Inversely, lightning spells get a 10% boost. I was in 6th grade when Silksong was announced. Damn. Now who's a young, revealed person? So I'm pretty sure the 10% damage debuff to fire also affects bosses. Okay, that's good to know. I guess we can check now. This does more than 97. Okay, yeah, it does. God. Come on. Up. Yeah, let's just play the game normally. I can live with us not doing this at the beginning. Okay. So I guess that does beg the question, what do we want to do, with our character? At some point I would like to go and get the, and dexterity. I don't know how much I need to do the, what's it called? Oh god, it does not look amazing. I guess that shows that I do need to end up investing in a new computer to play this game live. It looks fine usually when I play it on my own. It's just like... bleh. It's noticeably worse. Like, it feels like Dark Souls 3 looks better than this when I do play it. There's really not anything I can do to, like... Maybe bringing ray tracing off, quality up 1 will be okay. I'll try that out. What specs do you have currently? My graphics card is only a 2060 Super, which is like bullet. But nah. Yeah, I think that's why Melania has a 20% lightning defense, or lightning defense. Water in the arena brings her to 10%, then for 0 fire reduction. That's interesting. I never knew that. Are you doing a magic build? I am, but like... Oh god, that looks so much better. Okay, that fixed the problem immediately. Okay. I hope that doesn't look super worse to you guys. It looks fine for me, thankfully. Still better than my 1660 Super. I don't know, but I may be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that like the a little bit below 2060 is like, or 2060 is a super high upgrade over previous models, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Emerald, do you realize that streaming is very resource intensive? So make it harder to stream and play games? I do, I do. Uh, it's just like my normal computer runs the game fine. It's just surprising to me that it's so much worse. You feel me? Yeah. I... Does it... It doesn't. Oh god, I am very rusty. At least these guys aren't super difficult. I guess, yeah, I don't really have a strict plan to go along with. The only thing I really have in mind is, like, we probably want to get into, like, the good spell offensive incantations. There are a number of good offensive incantations in Lanedell, which makes that, like, you know, the one that I want to go to the fastest. But at the same time, it's also like, you know, you need levels, you need bonus runes, you need to get two boss kills before you're able to do that. And it's just like, such a hassle. I don't know. Only thing that I might have to do is only thing that I have like on my mind is getting the 40 initial levels from Grail in the Dragon Barrow alongside what's it called? Oh, I didn't even remember what the jump button was, and I just like had the muscle memory do it for me there. I'm surprised. But yeah, like getting the souls from Grail. There aren't that many like amazing beast clergy incantations that I can get. So like what? The Giant's Flame or the Fire books. Like there are two good prayer books in Liurnia that I can get to. Only thing is just like, yeah. Are there anything in the that I'm looking for in the Eternal Cities? Nothing if I'm going strict faith. I don't know. I think I'd say that the plan would just be work on getting a few upgrade stones. Honestly, that makes like that I think is the best case. Do you remember does anybody remember where you get the smithing stone bell bearings? So I can go like rush that really quickly. I think that doing that first and foremost would make the most sense. Will we feed the doggo? It's in a few... I know that there are a few, like, different places to get the bell bearings, but I'm, like, specifically bell bearing 1. I just remember it cost, like, $350 dues. Mine only cost $450, but that was also, like, 4 years ago that I first got it. You know? Like, I could very much imagine that the prices have increased since the graphic cards... or since the graphic card crunch, or whatever it's called. I believe a 2060 would be better. It is definitely better than the 1660. I just don't feel like it's a super significant upgrade, but like, blech.
From beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Oh god, my coffee's already cold. What a bummer. Oh god, and I got some on my pants. Ugh, what a mess. I should go... You get bell bearing 1 from a chest in the Academy Crystal Cave. Is that real? Like, is that somber or not somber? Oh, I can buy sombers, can't I? Just like easy. I'm right, I can do that. Uh,
Serve the two fingers
sold mine for more than I bought it for,
and
and
aid
that's used.
to the tongue.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would make sense. Not somber? Okay, good, good. Academy Crystal Cave. I think I remember where that is.
I can
Only
feel
question
it
is, do we just blitz to Liurnia first for the bell-bearing
turning
upgrade?
into strength to aid you in your search.
Yeah,
for the
might as
eternal.
well.
Lead only to the foot of
I need a couple,
then summon me. I bequeath
what's it called? I need a couple
summer torrent. Treat him with
levels in order to kill Grail anyway, because I don't have enough dexterity, I think, for the weapon. Uh, did I get the flail? Or am I... Oh god, stop bombarding me with tutorials. I know how to play the game. Okay, I got the great sword, not the one that I wanted. I can do that. But you, I'm afraid, are maidenless. We didn't even talk to that guy. I'm gonna go take a shower real quick, be back in a bit. See ya, Night Wolf. I hope that the shower goes well. Hope that it's very nice and relaxing after a long day. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I'm better than this. Oh my god, it goes through the shields? That's convenient. You can't, like... No, you can't. Okay. It's a stupid question. There we go. Then you get 2 from the Altus... Okay, from Altus Tunnel. Okay, I may have to ask again for what the number 2 is eventually. We need them rocks badly. Indeed we do. I think I like doing this one, right? Then move you. Do I care about anything else? Not really. Okay. We can go do that. First bell-bearing stone is pretty far away, though I know going south gives you... I know that going south does, but like... The issue with Weeping Peninsula is that I feel like it gives you so many really good... Like, going to the Weeping Peninsula gives you so many buffs immediately. Like, Liurnia is good enough as, like, a first place to go through, in my opinion. Like, it's difficult enough that, like, it's not gonna be, like, a super cakewalk, but also, like... And give souls because we're going a bit higher up. I don't know. I will save it until I need, like, all 3 of the sacred tears from up there. In the meantime, though, I'll try and see if I can get away with not going weeping. Also, Emma, could you take a picture of your character and DM it to me? I don't have to take a pic or have to DM it to you. I can just, how do I, yeah, like this. There we go. This is him in all his beautiful glory. He's so hot, he's turning red. Petition for streamer to replace Torrent with a Honda? Is that a mod? I would believe that that's a mod that people have actually made, but it's like... God, it looks even more orange at night. It's like... What's it called? It's like a night light, right? Biofluorescent. It absorbs, light during the day, and then it, releases it during the night. It's artistic in a way. I do not want to fight a PvP boss right now. It just feels so... I don't know. I just don't feel it right now. We need to go get weapons. Lucy... Oh, Lucy can't see stream? Okay, I'm very sorry about that. I just completely up and forgot that. Yes, of course. I can see if I can't send you a picture later. Not a Honda Accord, though. astral project the images into their brain. If only we could just become a hive mind. If only it were that easy. This is the technology that the world's been waiting for. The ability for streamers to form a hive mind collective with their audience, and on demand. We somehow made it, so Emma and I share the same mind. Oh, sorry, I misread that. So we share the same mind. No hive mind, y'all would see my cursed thoughts. We all have cursed thoughts, just different flavors. If anything, I think I would prefer it that way. That way I don't have to ask you for cursed shit. Lamau, Emma, you're fine, but I'm gonna go though. Okay, I hope you enjoy your shower, Lucy. And I'll see you around. Just introduce them to the Beastcord server. It is. It's like the... Discords are just the, are a modern interpretation of the hive mind concept. Everyone on a server slowly just becomes closer to the same person, until eventually we reach the Discord singularity. Lesbian hive mind? It's fine. Tilly isn't a lesbian, and yet he's connected somehow. Not a lesbian yet, anyway. I don't know. I feel like... Nah, I don't know. This is an Elden Ring chill stream. I suppose I shouldn't be, like, super critical about how unfocused I feel on the game, but Discord server is just shitposting central, Pavloving us to respond in predictable ways. It's fine. Don't worry too much about it. Like, I would categorize myself as a very shitpost-centered individual anyway. It's not as if I'm, against it or anything. But... Thank you, Emma. I don't even know what you said thank you for, but you are welcome. Every time I see a fish now, I think kissy kissy fishy. You want to know something? Like, I was fine with Bruxish being, like, a fan favorite character of Discord until I realized that, like, it has a full-on, like, that little protuberance on its head looks way too much like male genitalia for me to be comfortable. You feel me? Like, that thing is a dick. Like, don't lie to me. That thing was intended to be one from the start, and it makes me uncomfortable that that's the case. No, not the Bruxish PP. It's so gross. Who approved that design concept? Every time I see a shrimp, I think of you now. That is true, that is true. Nowlin is the one who introduced, shrimping... Oh shit. Who introduced shrimp brain rot. To me specifically. Okay. Gotta hope now that you don't get ambushed by the very big lobsters here. These things just shoot you from halfway across the map, and it's just annoying as hell. Okay, I was about to leave in what? You have to go take a shower at some point, Lucy. It's not phallic in the slightest. It is extremely phallic. Please don't make me bring a picture of it up on stream. It's disgusting. Like, I just looked Bruxish up. It does not look like a dick. What do you mean? It is so freaking gross. Don't pretend that it isn't. Okay. If I'm not like... Okay. Next bonfire we get to. Now discussing Bruxish PP, yes or no? It is obviously meant to be a PP, and I'm not happy that everybody here thinks that it isn't that way. I agree it's kind of gross, but it's not valid. It looks so gross. Like, what else is it supposed to look like? Like Bruxish flower head? Not in the slightest. Like, have any of you ever seen, like, a cat dick? Like, it looks extremely close to, like, what a cat dick looks like, in my personal opinion. And I'm not comfortable with the fact that that's what I have to think about. Uh, Sophie, if you're still here, uh, is it the Academy cave that's, like, on the right, or is it the Academy cave that's on the left? You know, the one that's under Raya Lucaria, or the one that's like the mine that's over here. Look at map. I don't have the map, and I don't want to go Alt Tab to go see the map. Oh god. See, no map. Oh shit. Misclipped. Mine, yeah, okay, mine. Okay. I kind of see it, but more so looks like a thing an anglerfish would have. No, like the anglerfish is like significantly detached, and it's like a separate orb that's like completely different, like in a completely different location. Or that's like at the end of a much thinner stem, you feel me? That thing is just like one giant thick rod. It's like, it is a PP, plain and simple. Map is literally right below you. Yeah, but like, getting the map is cringe and not based. Don't you like that the streamer knows where shit is? Isn't that much cooler? Isn't this how you get stream cred? Uh... It's somewhere around here. Come on. Oh shit, I need to drink. Fuck. I thought I could manage it a lot better. But that's a shame. Oh, yo, Dumpus, welcome in. Thank you so much for showing up. It's very nice to see you. Isn't it much better that streamer knows where shit is? I know that it's on the right side of the wall over there. But like... whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Oh shit, come on. Don't alt-tab me here. Come on. Where are you? I have to be right about this. I'm not gonna be happy if I'm not. Come on, out. I do like that the first search result for Pokemon Bruxish is Pokemon Bruxish Kiss. I think that that definitely shows that Google is aware of the fact that I'm here. Okay. There we go. See, look at this fucking thing, right? Like, ah shit, I can't move it unless I... OBS is extremely small on my other screen, so you'll have to apologize for me doing this. But like, look at it, alright? Like, that thing looks so phallic. It's like, it's got like the thick rod at the base, and then it's like, you know, it bulges out into this big thing that all comes out there. It's like, look at that thing. Like, you're so lucky you missed the Bruxish PP talk. No, we're not over that, Tilly. We are not over that at all. It opens up. See, it's like when the... Oh, I don't even know if I want to say that. Like when the foreskin rolls back. See, it's like, it's such a fucking thing. Why is its foreskin flower? See, okay, Tilly says it. Tilly says it. Why is its foreskin flower built? That's what makes it grow. See, it's just like such a viscerally unpleasant thing up there. See, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I don't understand why. Emma, don't you dare Emma me. This thing is gross. And you're the... No, you want to hear something? You guys are the gross one who's trying to talk me out of the fact that, like, Bruxish isn't a gross-ass Pokemon. It's so gross. The Bruxish. I'm sorry. Okay, like I don't see it being like a proper. I don't see it being that now on. Like it's not receded enough to be like that, but like foreskin much more likely. Like look at this. Like up here, it's literally the one-eyed monster. Like look at this fucking disgusting thing. I know this is like fan art, but like still illustrates the point. Fucking disgusting ass fish. Give me a second. I need to go use the bathroom. Please give me a moment. On this topic, on this very lovely topic, I need to go use the restroom very quickly. Okay, so I've been busy in an Overwatch match, unfortunately, but Emma, please never cook again. Come on, you can't just like turn against me after one stupid freaking after one slightly controversial take. Tilly, can we please add Bruxish as a banned term? Like, let's have the Automon take care of these things. Alright, I'm banning y'all from Beast Chat. Please not Dompus. This is strictly an Emma chat only thing. I'll keep it out from the Beast stuff. As long as you don't ban me, please. Okay. Guess I can get back to the game.
Very well. Let my hand
Oh shit.
rest upon you for but a moment.
Oops. I need to get the chat up right here. And start serving up 5-star restaurant cuisine of cooking. Uh, some people think it's 5 stars, other people think it's 1 stars. Does that mean that, like, can I ignore the 1-star ratings and just say that I'm a 5-star if that's the case? Because, like, everybody knows that, like, on, like, Google reviews or whatever, like, the 1-star reviews are just the angry people. So, like, if everyone else gives me 5 stars and some people give me 1 star, is it, like, should I average it out and say that it's, like, a 3 at a time? Or, like, a 2.5 star rating? Or is it 3 as the middle? It's 3. It's 3. Like a 3-star rating, or can we just ignore those and say that I'm 5 stars? 5-star rated streamer. I'd be much happier about that. This slightly controversial take says the only person who has this take. Nowlon and Tilly definitely agreed at me at least in some point. 4-star streamer. Let's go! 4 stars. Oh shit, is there even anything that I need to do here? You might have, like, actual miracles for me. I don't think he has anything other than, yeah. You're so jealous of the fact that this guy sees grace. Do you even get anything? Flamesling isn't, like, amazing, I don't think, right? I don't remember. I feel like it's not amazing from what I remember, but a ranged option might be nice. Other than that, do I care about anything here? Also, I'm surprised she progressed here so quickly already. That's funny. Funky. I'm gonna have to say 3-star after the conversation I walked into. Hey, that's fine. That's the highest that the Michelin stars go up to. So I'll just say that you're a Michelin critic and checkmate. 5 stars from Gussies are poppin'. That is true, that is true. This is the only place in the world that you can get world-class Frongussie at. It's also the only place you can get Frongussie at, but that's what makes it world quality, baby. Do I care about having to heal? It's fine, probably. Oh god, how do I even do this? I am not used to having, not as much map control. Like, working with the map here. Just bleh. I think this is a very narrow-minded view based on our societal construction of beauty. Therefore, the theoretical Bruxish cock is beautiful in the eyes of God. I don't know, maybe I'm just not, like... Maybe God is a bigger cock appreciator than I am. But personally, I don't find the cock particularly tasteful. Could be controversial take. Could be controversial take. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe all y'all have just never been able to appreciate real cock artistry before. You're falling for a subpar cock. I'm telling you guys. No, isn't there like a Babiri grape here or something? A Shabriri grape. That's what they're called. Or am I remembering wrong? I feel like there is, though. Or is it just, like, the one lady who, like, has a quest here that shows up here? That's not it. Tilly added block term Brexit. Thank you, Tilly. You're a real one. This is why I know that I can trust you. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. I wanna go. I wanna go. I wanna go. No, I don't want a dog. No, get away from me, dog. Honestly, low-key, I feel like genuinely my opinion of dogs in a real life has gone significantly down because of how annoying FromSoft dogs are. Like, I have so much, like, latent hatred for these guys, for dogs, just because of, like, how annoying these guys are to deal with. You feel me? I feel like that's gonna be a very unpopular take, but also, like, I'm not a huge dog fan to begin with. I've mentioned before that, like, Jesus Christ, okay, dog. Like, we get it. I've mentioned before that, like, I am... Come on. Oh shit, I'm out of stamina. Okay. Yeah, like, I'm very allergic to dogs, and I've had, like, a bunch of very scary encounters with them because of that in the past. So, like, I'm already primed to not be a huge dog fan. But the fact that they're so terrifying and they jump out at you is just, like, it makes me, like, genuinely afraid of dogs. Hi, everyone. I just got back. Hopefully there haven't been any weird topics while we were away. Right? Nah, we were just talking about dogs. It's fine. You didn't miss a whole lot. Bruxish on that grind set with the teeth gnashing and pee-pee flower head. I'm glad, you know what? I remember that they talked about it once, like, or I remember reading it like an interview with like Pokemon Company from before, like really early on, or before like the national dex was removed, about how like, oh, every Pokemon is somebody's favorite, which is why we always have them in every game. And it's like, I'm glad that Bruxish is your favorite, Diego, because I sure as hell won't be its mom. Bruxtastic discussion. Dogs jumping can be pretty spooky. Honestly, very understandable to not enjoy that. Yeah, it definitely doesn't help that, like, my... So, like, I'm not a huge fan of dogs, but, like, my parents have dogs, and so every time I, like, come over, I'm like, oh, I have to... Actually, I don't think that he's around, like, at the moment. Uh... He, like, goes with one of my parents on work trips a lot, and so he's not at my parents right now, but usually he is. And he's a jumper. He's definitely the kind of dog that, like, if he likes you, he jumps up on you to say hello, and he goes, like, full up, and you have to catch him, because he, like, goes all the way up onto his back feet, and he's, like, he's a big poodle, right? And so he's, like, as tall as I am, and so you have to catch him, because he just, like, pops up, and then he just, like, towers down on you, and he's gonna fall on top of you if not. And it's like, even though I'm not the biggest fan of him, he just does it anyway against me. He's like, he has no respect for, like, not jumping on top of me. And it's like, for as bad as I feel about, like, not liking dogs just because they're, like, you know, super full of energy, it's just like, I don't feel like the fact that, like, the dog that I'm the closest to in real life is such a jumper, like, impacts that. You feel me? My dog is freak. She wants to lick everyone's feet, and if we don't allow her, she'll try to bite us. That's... I could not, survive a dog like that. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but, like, I break out into hives, if I get dog saliva on me. So, like, I have to wash my hands immediately if, like, I get any kind of slobber on them. And just, like... if I was around a licker like that, like, I wouldn't survive. My dog's farts are noxious. Hey, my parents' dog's fart is pretty damn horrible as well. I just think it's a thing. Dog farts just don't hit the same as human farts. For as terrible as a sentence that might be. Am I lost? I might be a little lost. Fuck. I didn't mean to get lost. It just happened. Yeah, I definitely went too far. It's fine. I need to get to, what's his fucking name? Like, the blacksmith giant, over here. Because he sells, like, somber stones up to 4. Which is just a useful thing in general, I'd imagine. Plus, it's not as if his bonfire isn't in a convenient place to begin with. This is towards the Altus tunnels, isn't it? Altus tunnels are on top of the mountain, so we're close, but I don't think we're, like, super close. Getting lost is part of the experience. Well, like, I've played the game before. It's not as if I don't, like, know my way around already. It's just... bleh. Feel me? That's always the worst part about playing through a FromSoft game from the start again. Like, it's always fun to, like, make a brand new character, you know? Like, oh, I'm gonna get all this... Oh, shit! I tried to get fancy and do the, like, around the side jump, but... Oh, look! I just get to spawn in here again. How convenient. Oh, I meant the elevator thingy with Mark Lizard. Yeah, we're very close to that, thankfully. Yeah, not a huge setback. I was trying to do the fancy thing where you jump around the left side, of the... instead of, like, breaking the invisible wall. But I feel like I'm just a bit too... There we go. Hell yeah. And guess what? I remembered his name. I don't even need to talk to him. His name? EG. IJI. god, I'm so smart. There we go. Right? Yeah, there we go. Let's go. Do I care? I don't care. Oh, why am I... There we go. Horns needs surgery 24/7. He can take it. Horse knees just built different. The amount of times I've died from failing a jump off of turret is embarrassing. I think that's pretty much just the experience of most people playing this game. Like, the Dark Souls engine does not handle, Oh shit! Come on! That one I didn't even intend to do anything! I just pressed the button to get onto him, and then he just went forwards. Whatever. Well, if this is any indication, oh, at least I'm not the only one who made a stupid mistake. But yeah, where is the map? Do we have to, like, go straight up from here? That might be the best idea. I feel like it is north of, like, that one, like, natural bridge that leads up. Oh, this is not the one that I thought it was. Yep. Cliff-related deaths, too. Please don't start a counter. Fuck. E.g. Oh god, Sophie. Have you been, like, lurking through here? Once you get through the early game, I think this game is, like, peak IMO. I disagree. But, you know, if you enjoy after the early game, by all means. Oh, I was gonna teleport, but I have, like, the teleport from bonfire memory still built up. I don't really have a good way, like, any bonfires that are super close by where I want to be. Who would have thought that it would have taken this much effort, to make my way to one stinking cave? Am I the only one in this chat room that has no idea about this game? I would believe it. It feels like everybody here... I mean, to be honest, this was, like, everybody's game of the year 2022. Despite how some of us... Like, this game was definitely my favorite game of the year for 2022, but I also wouldn't say at all that it's because this game is a particular masterpiece just because nothing better came out that year. 2022 was a very mediocre year. I don't feel like anything super good came out. Nothing that was, like, even that good compared to this, even. But... yes, I'm lurking and stalking when you least expect it. Jesus Christ, oh, I've got to be scared of the splat. Now, I have not played any Souls games before, well, I'm not really into them. That's fair. And to be honest, Elden Ring is very much... like, out of any Souls game, I feel like Elden Ring is by far the one that I would say, don't start with Elden Ring. I feel like the other Dark Souls games just have such tight design in general. Like, even if you aren't a huge fan of the gameplay formula, just like in Dark Souls 1, you go through, like, this giant journey, or you go on, like, a huge journey, first, or all the way up to Anor Londo, and then all the way down to, like, Lost Izalith, and it's, like, the way how the world is built together just feels so, like, unique and enjoyable to explore through that you don't have to love the gameplay in order to really get something out of it. Whereas, like, this game... like, to be honest, one of the biggest things that I have an issue with about Elden Ring is that, like, there's so much filler in between the good parts. Like, there's so much of this just, like, open world nothingness that you have to go through to get to, like, different interesting combat locations. And even then, there's so many, like, procedurally generated dungeons that you have, or that are scattered about the world, that makes, like, the legacy dungeons the only interesting part of it in general. Whereas like in all of the other Dark Souls, Bloodborne's kind of an exception, but I know I'm kind of in the minority for Bloodborne, so I won't go there yet. But like, you know what I mean? Like, the legacy dungeons are the only parts that feel like they're extremely visually distinct. And, compared to like, okay, I am not finding this dungeon here. Am I gonna have to cave and get a map? I might have to. Oh god. This was my first Souls-like and it was very enjoyable. The endgame though, oof, it's rough. I do agree, but like, if you found this game enjoyable on its own, like, I would definitely go back. It feels like Dark Souls 3 is just like a strict upgrade, in my opinion, compared to this game. It feels like there's almost no reason to play. Like, you still get all of like the interesting level design that you get through all of the like legacy dungeons that you can go through, just without all of this open world meandering, intense level curve, and really unfair like post game. Like all of the end boss fights in 3 are just like solidly well designed, like really enjoyable romps, you know? Like, whereas this one, there's just so many ones that are just like, this one you should skip. Oh, don't bother going through any of the bonus dungeons here. Just feels like so much filler compared to how it could be, you know? That's fair, I like the little dungeons personally, but I know they're not for everyone. It's not as if I don't like them, it's just like, they're strictly worse in my opinion than, oh, there we go. Than, like, the legacy dungeons, you know? Like, all of the actually designed dungeons do what the baby dungeons want to do, but so much better. It's like the bonus dungeons feel like the feel like the chalice dungeons from Bloodborne. Just something extra to do between the main story stuff. Except the game isn't built for you. Like, a lot of the time it's not built for you to just ignore the side dungeons. Like, so many important, useful items are found specifically through doing the bonus dungeons. So many parts of the game are like... or so many, like, good or important items. So many, like, just things to find are in there. Whereas Chalice dungeons are just like, oh, if you need more upgrade materials, if you want to farm for, like, a strictly optimal build, you can in Bloodborne, but it's completely unnecessary unless you are into that. You know? It's like, boy. Oh gosh. Looking for the Raya Lucaria tunnel for the Bell-bearing stone. I am, Diego, and I am getting very lost alongside this very monotonous side path here. Embarrassingly. I don't also want to, like, look up the wiki for it. Because, like, then I'm gonna have to alt-tab and the music cuts out, and it's just like... gameplay. Yeah, any advice for actually finding it would be extremely well appreciated. Oh god. Hey, hold up. The Chalice dungeons were perfect and amazing, and we will take no Chalice slander here. I never want to do those ever again. They're horrible. I don't want to. Yeah. They weren't horrible. Like, I feel the exact same about the Chalice dungeons as I do these. It's just... I don't feel like they're particularly amazing. I wouldn't play a game made of Chalice dungeons, and the fact that this game is made of Chalice dungeon, or is basically made of Chalice dungeons, is just so, The tunnel is pretty hard to find, but if you just hug the right-hand side, you'll find it. I remember it being top right. I can check its location real quick. If I don't find it in the next few seconds, I would appreciate it very much. Any sort of help in finding it. I feel like I'm getting close to it, because, like, I'm seeing stuff that I haven't seen before, but, you know, I feel like I said that before. It feels like it'd be around these crystals. Just... Oh god. I got kicked out? Wait, did I actually lose internet? I didn't lose internet. Okay. It's just being weird. Also, the parkour in this makes me so angry. Forever locked from the flame ending because skill issue. Thankfully, it's not a huge issue in my opinion. To like, my first time through that particular parkour thing was really, really painful. Oh god, am I getting kicked out from the internet? Shit. It's definitely happening, isn't it? That's a bummer. Can anybody hear me? Is this, Emma got disconnected because of her shitty internet moment? Or is it, I got kicked out properly? This feels like an I got kicked out thing. That's kind of a bummer. Gosh, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. Gosh. How do I didn't, like, lose network connection, did I? Please hope not. Right? I'm not, like, dying. I died, didn't I? I definitely died. That's a huge bummer. Oh, you're freezing, we can hear you in intervals. Okay, chat is not updating, so Tilly's telling me this on Discord a bit. We can hear you, chat seems frozen in stream though. Uh-oh, chat move. Shark is stuttering. I'm so sorry. Sometimes my internet gets a little funky around this time of night. Thankfully it hasn't happened yet before properly, but blech. Is her PC dying? I'm worried. My PC is fine. Issue is just, like, my connection doesn't seem amazing. Oh, now it's here. I can, like, see a bit more. Her internet gets funky. Okay, so it's just saying what I said earlier. Can you guys try talking now? Chat is, like, at least moving on my end, which I'm hoping is, fine. Cross my fingers. Now on sending the beast and spin emotes. Okay, I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that that means that you guys can see me again. We'll pray that that doesn't happen again. But if it does, maybe I'll have to move to a different game. Wouldn't be surprised, but also... But we definitely understand internet issues are the worst. I'm very sorry. I don't know. I don't know if I have, like, the ability to look into getting new internet, but if it is a persistent issue, it'll be very, very annoying. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Hello, welcome back. Okay, I'm hoping... Will you typically stream later? That is true. I think that, yeah, okay, everybody's showing up again. We are hopefully good. Hopefully good. Hopefully good. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Okay. I guess what we were talking about before was finding the thing. I feel like once the bell thing is here, chat, 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 we could always hear you at least. Okay, that's good. I didn't, like, fully cut out, at least. Back to the cave quest. God, I feel so horrible that I've spent, like, 30 minutes and I still haven't managed to find it. Like, at this point, I feel like I should just do, like, the cave dungeon. Or something. But, like, even that just doesn't feel, like... amazing either. Blech. back to being lost. I know, it's so riveting. I don't know. Maybe it is. Okay, like, if it's gonna be anywhere, it's gonna be around these crystals, right? Like, that's like the whole theme of the area. Like, if it isn't crystals, I can't imagine it being anywhere else. So, henceforth, awesome, we're back. Okay. Please get Matt, my beloved. But the... whatever. Why would she need the map? Suppose the best way to not get lost is to find the damn map. It's fine. We'll be boring. We'll be loser and boring. Okay. Where is... Am I going to north? Or northeast? Do we need to go and find, like, the top right map shards? Or am I, like... It's the map. Hopefully this is good news for the future, but... Oh shit, doesn't show it. Yeah, you know what? Okay, fine. I'll just go load up the extra map online. I feel bad forcing you to sit through my bad it's through me just hunting for it. Academy Crystal Mine? Is that what it's called? Or is that the Academy tunnel? Or actually, let me just do sitting stone there. That should work. Probably only shows it when you find it. Yeah, I think that's the case. Cave is by... Oh! Cave is by the walking mausoleum. So I was there. I was right the first time. Or not, I was... Not. Okay, never mind. I know what I'm looking for then. But what are you even looking for and why? Oh, you see, it's very easy to understand too. It's just like... Oh, what were we talking about again? Oh, I guess we'll just go back to finding the cave. It's fine. Okay, sorry, I'm being a bit mean. To the right of the bonfire, below the Lucarian North Bridge. Okay. I can find that. Huh? Damn. Not knowing? More like not enough skill. Yeah, there's a little orange circle on the map telling you where it is. It's only the top meets. Are you sure? I might be... Oh, you mean like those little cave entrance things. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Sorry, I just didn't... Like, the actual icon doesn't full-on show up. But the... Yeah. Other thing does not. There we are. Do we need to... There's no benefit to getting the walking mausoleums before you have an appropriate boss soul, right? It's just a waste of time. Honestly, I like never used... Oh god, it's so loud. I like never used these things during like any of my playthroughs. It's just like... I never really felt the need to have to copy a boss soul again. I'm gonna imagine it's like down here. Also, I'm gonna play some Elden Ring Pray for Me. Hope it goes the best. Hope it goes better than me trying to find the crystal. Ah, look, we found it! Let's go. 40 minutes well spent. Wait, is the... Shit. Is the bonfire down there. I just don't want to have to, like, run all the way back. Is the bonfire all the way up, or do I need to... or up here, or do I have to go down? They're good if you want 2 boss weapons. I used Godric's Axe and Dragon Fist one run. They were very fun. Like, I know, but, like, at the same time, it's the same thing with, like, most other boss weapons. It feels like the way how they're designed is that, like, you get one is good for each class at a time. Or, like, one is good for each class. You get, like, one that's good for a spellcaster, one that's good for, like, a melee build. And then, like, there's not a lot of hybridization between the two a lot of the time. But, like, man, you're probably right. I'm not missing the grace, right? It's at the bottom and not out here. I'm not missing it, am I? Cave time. I think I've only used it to get Radon's bow and swords. That one's might be nice. Back but lurking, have fun. Alright, Amy, well I hope that you enjoy the lurk. I hope you enjoy the rest of stream too. Enjoy what else you're gonna be up to. Yeah. I guess I'll just go forward. I don't use boss weapons, mean my Lord Sworn's great swords are forever. I don't know if I told this story on chat, but like... Oh, there, I can see it. I'm just being an idiot. But yeah, my first playthrough through this game, and honestly, before I Souls games are a lot more fun when you, like, use the funky weapons. You feel me? Like, so I don't recommend doing this, but for a while I was very much like, I have to be a hardcore gamer, and as part of being a hardcore gamer, I was like, oh, I have to exclusively use straight swords, and, what's the other thing? Like, two-handed straight swords, no shield, just roll through everything, right? And so I played through the entirety of Elden Ring my first time using the Lord Sworn's or Lord's straight sword? Like, the really cool looking one. I used it over, like, the regular broadsword, even though it did slightly more damage just because it looked cool. But I used that, I upgraded it to plus 25, and I just used that for the entire game. It never stopped for a second. How do I fight Everjails? You just go to the beginning and, like... Or you go to the thing, you press interact at the middle, and then you have to go out to the edge of it for, like, the boss to spawn. I also didn't use a shield. Best defense is offense and just roll around. Honestly, shields are very, very useful. Don't underestimate how good shields can be in the right situations. Like, just having the ability to, like, tank attacks without having to dodge makes a lot of really fast, annoying enemies for dodging characters go much, much faster. Like, dogs are, like, routinely extremely annoying to deal with in these games. On their own. Oh shit. I completely just forgot what my, that R1 was attack there. I'm sorry. But yeah, like, shields help turn, like, dogs from being extremely, annoying into being, like, they're an extremely useful defensive options. I would not write them, down without trying them, at least a little bit. Okay. Wait, I didn't use a shield, or sorry, they nerfed shields a lot from release. Really? I didn't notice that. Wasn't the shield nerf exclusively because of fingerprint shields? I did not hear about that at all. I'm surprised. Isn't fingerprint shield like that really? It's, like, really heavy, but I don't know what else would, like, make it so much better that they'd have to, like, nerf it. I also never used a shield until recently. Unironically, that two-handed great shield is good. What's it called? It's like the doors. It's like doors, right? That's like the whole thing about it. If I managed to find it, I wouldn't mind trying, but also like... Are you kidding me? Mm-mm. I don't like that they have so much poise. It's annoying. Also, I don't like that, for whatever reason, like, I can one-shot the other ones that I fight, but that one in particular doesn't. It takes more than one hit. It's just like... frustrating. Fingerprint shield is still OP. It inflicts bleed and madness. I guess that's enough of an answer for me. Why do you... Is it just like the fact that they're up that's such an issue? I guess that's it. Annoying, but... Blah, I can handle it. I guess it's good to know. Okay. Are you good? Yeah, you're good. Other thing that's annoying about the chalice... Oh. I guess not. Meh. I don't know. I'm getting, like... My thoughts are getting a bit, like, all over the place. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. I do not like being so frail. I feel like I take literally 2 hits and immediately end up dying. Even if it's just a little. I don't remember if the 20% damage increase from not having a piece of armor equipped still applies in this game or not. But I guess you guys can remind me if so or not. What am I looking for? I want to be Furrow, but also, like... I don't even remember. I feel like... Isn't there that one spell at the end of this that's just... Oh, shit. I guess that's what platforming gets you. Low vigor gaming? Unfortunately. If you two-hand, you won't bonk. I know, but it doesn't... Like, not bonking doesn't mean you don't stagger, either. In PvP, fingerprint shield used to be basically unbreakable, and people would use that to poke at you. And there was basically no counter. Oh, okay. That's really annoying. I get why that'd be nerfed. It's just always a shame that, like, one really good options... They just do that twice. It's... This is why I don't like... Damn. Really showing off how good at video games I am today. It's fine. It's fine. That was our last death confirmed. I'm not gonna allow us to lose again. It's fine. Honestly, low-key, I feel like I should just, like... Take, like, these souls and then go immediately level up. The fact that I'm at level 7, I think, is probably the biggest issue here. Like, everything would be so much better if only I had, like, a slightly higher, Oh god, it's 700. It's fine. Yippee, farming glintstone miners. It's fine. Ooh. What a cool weapon. Too bad I can't use it. Haha. Then people found out the Ice Sphere Ash of Work. Oh god, I'm not like playing super far behind. Ice Sphere Ash of Work do like infinite poise damage and break the shield, and then both were nerfed into what they're supposed to be. Well, at least there's a good ending, and it's not like still disgustingly unbalanced. I suppose that is the best ending of all. Okay. Let's see if I can't try using stealth. Or not. Okay, that's enough. Basically, all I want is just the ability to one-shot these guys with Catch Flame without having to, or after they get woken up. Because you do get, like, ambush damage, I remember, if they're, like, quote-unquote not aware of you. So, for however bad of an idea this might be, first level up is gonna be into, Faith. Okay.